Hello everybody. So I decided to make this video today because I figured it would be nice to have some sort of documentation of the life changes I'm going through right now. Right now they're not super fun, they're exciting, but a little terrifying. So basically what's happening is I am homeless, and it scared me to the point last night that I covered myself in lavender essential oil and tried to lull myself asleep, and it was terrifying. And while I was driving to work today, I just thought, why don't I live in my car? People live in vans. My brother and his girlfriend are traveling the country in like this beat up RV. I'm like, people do it. They must. Maybe I should Google it when I get to work. So I got to work, I Googled it, and holy cow, I didn't realize how many people do it. And so I did the research to see like the legality of it in the state I'm living in, and I mean, you can see the palm trees waving behind me, so I'm sure you can guess like I'm in one of like 3 states in the United States. So I just looked into the legality of it, did some research, and honestly, I'm a little excited. So today was a bunch of research, and obviously, I mean, you can see the seat. I've been like testing out a bunch of different things in this car. I am cleaning it. I washed all the seats, the interior, everything, and then right now actually I'm gonna go to a gas station and vacuum it out. But yeah, I researched a bunch of things today, and I'm moving to Oregon State, and I have a move-in date, like it's been approved, the deposit's been in, and it's for about 4.5 months from now, which I would leave about 4 months, or yeah. So for about the next 4 months, I can't see anything. Okay, now you can't even see me. Okay, for the next like 4 months, I don't really have any place to go because I'm not from here, as everyone kind of knows. And so I just didn't know exactly what to do. I outstayed my stay literally everywhere, and I just don't have the money. I work 2 jobs. It's just not in, seriously, no one can see me. It's just not in the cards for me. Okay, so it's about, shoot, let me turn my clock. It is 3:21 on April 16th, 2017, and it is my first day, I guess, living out of my car. Not my first night, but my first day. And I'm just sitting in the parking lot right now with my windows down doing some French homework. I ate, let's see, I had a bagel at Starbucks because I know that's not good. I shouldn't be spending money on stuff like that, but I got a bagel and it was vegan, so I was excited, and an iced tea. And now I just ate like 3 cans of the little chicken, and then I put some like mayonnaise in it, and oh my gosh, it was like chicken salad, and it was delicious. And I'm trying to think, it's hard because you buy something and you're like, oh, that's gonna be, you know, simple, and then you get it and you're like, oh, I don't have that tool because I don't have a house that has like a toolbox in it. So like I bought these little lights that run on battery at IKEA today. I got 2 strings of them, so there's one over there and one over here, and they're just super sweet and just kind of like make it so I'm not just like completely in the dark, you know. And I got some of this like burlap material at Walmart that I was trying to make into curtains because I figured I should try to DIY it before I buy them, and to be determined, they don't stick up. So as of right now, I'm just like kind of like slamming my door shut with them in them, if that makes sense. But other than that, like, they're great. Like, I can see out, but the people can't see in, which, I mean, I don't know who's looking. But my windows are also tinted, like this dark purple color. I don't know why. I'm trying to think of other things. I went to my storage unit. So I am in my driver's seat right now. I have my stuff in the back, which I don't know if you can see. It's kind of messy right now because I've moved between the seats pretty frequently in the past couple hours between studying, and then I met my brother to give him some stuff, and I just wanted to show down there I have like bathroom stuff basically. I have like wipes of every kind of spray, every kind of liquid, anything I would need is in there, which is exciting. Even masks, which like I'll still do in the car. Yeah. Okay, so you literally cannot see me right now because I'm in the dark and I'm at a spot that I have slept in before. It's a parking lot like behind a really big complex, but it's between like houses, and it's in between that. It's on one side, and there's like a little bit of like a 3 or 4 foot wall, and then on the other side is like businesses and stuff that are open pretty late, but this parking lot's empty, and so it's always been a good spot to like crash for the night, and I've done it before, so this is going to be one of the places that I kind of rotate in. I'm actually not even that nervous, which concerns me just a little bit, I guess, because it scares me that I'm not scared, but I just feel really comfortable in my car, and I feel like I have everything I need, so, yeah, I'm, like, not super nervous. My fan is life-changing. That's gonna be when I make a video sometime, and it's, like, the things you need. I swear to God, a fan changes it. If you're in the South, if I were up north right now, honestly, if I were living in a car up north, it'd be 100 times easier, other than, like, the snow, you know, being on your car while you're sleeping or some shit, but, like, being cold in a car is different than being fucking hot. Like, I have a spray bottle of water to spray on myself, because sometimes it gets really hot in here, but the fan, oh my gosh, a battery fan is life-changing, definite. Well, I made it through the night, so everyone says, online at least, that the first night's the hardest, and like preparing yourself's the hardest, and then once you do it, you're like, oh, it's not that big of a deal. And that's how I feel like mostly, because yesterday and last night, like going to bed, I wasn't too worried. I had one window cracked, and I had my fan going, and I just kind of, you know, fell asleep, and I woke up every little bit, and just checked the time and whatnot, which I do anyway, but I read also that when you live in your car, you don't really like sleep full like straight 8 hours. You take like multiple naps, which that's accurate for just like my one night experiment so far. But I saw a lot of people, they like go to their spots at like 10 at night, and then they leave at like 6. So I was like, that's fine. That's like 8 hours. I can do that. That's what I used to, like, that's what I sleep anyway, because I have work and school and whatnot. So I went to the spot that I thought would be good, and slept fine. It was good. It was like a parking lot, behind restaurants, but like in front of houses. So, and it was like a little, like it had a wall around it, so I thought it would be good. And so I'm there, and then all of a sudden, because I had my one window cracked, I hear something at like 4:30 in the morning, and I look over, and there's a cop going through a car, and I fucking freak out. It's like 50 feet away from me, and my windows are really tinted, so at nighttime you can't see in unless you flash something at me. All of a sudden, I'm like crouched down in my seat, and I fucking see 3 cop cars searching this one car. And slowly, one at a time, they all leave, and they drive past me, and I crouch down, and they don't see me. The last cop car, the one that was there the whole time, when he drove by me, he went really slow and flashed his flashlight in my car. And I was crouched so far down on the ground. I think he was just looking to see, like, what people were doing, and since he didn't see anyone, he kept going. But, oh my God, I learned my lesson about parking on private property! That was so scary, and oh my God.